name is Beth Hornbein. I'm an amateur herbalist and I also have a PhD in neuroscience. Today I'm going to talk about a class of herbs known as nervines, which means that they have an effect on the nervous system. So they can be really helpful in treating symptoms of depression or anxiety or even insomnia. There's a comprehensive list of the different types of herbs on the WSI website. Today I'm just going to talk about a few of my favorites. But before we get started on the specific herbs, I just want to say a few things about herbal medicine in general. First of all, I think that they're most effective when incorporated into a larger multi-pronged approach to treating symptoms. They tend to be gentler and slower acting than pharmaceuticals, and so it's really important to essentially work with the herbs. They aren't the hammer of a pharmaceutical. So sometimes it just takes a little bit more patience. Another thing that I think is important to mention is that sometimes people discount herbs because they're marketed as being able to treat many different types of illnesses, but that actually is legitimate because plants contain many different active compounds. Sometimes one plant can treat many different types of things. For example, bee balm, which is one of my most favorite plants. There's different species that grow all over the country. Here in the Southwest, it's Monarda fistulosa that grows wild, and it has some wonderful nervine properties. It's really uplifting, almost euphoric, and it also is an amazing antimicrobial, so it can treat colds and flu and sinus infections. Finally, the last thing I want to talk about in terms of herbal medicine is that very much like people, I feel that plants have personalities, and so you may be attracted to certain types of plants. You may find that some herbs work really well for you that don't necessarily work for your friend or your partner, and that's very unique. So I think that it's important to try different things, try different combinations, and really see which herbs work the best for you. So I want to talk about a few of my favorite nervines, starting with lemon balm. Lemon balm is part of the mint family. It grows really well in gardens. It has a wonderful lemony, minty aroma, and it's a mild antidepressant, so it's very cheery and uplifting. I've also had really good success treating people who have heart palpitations due to stress or anxiety. Another favorite is rose. Rose is helpful for feelings of deep-rooted fear and stress. It's also helpful for people experiencing heartbreak due to the end of a relationship or a loss of a loved one. And again, with rose, when there's this anxiety that's rooted in fear, I think is when it's most effective. Another great nervine is lavender. Lavender is a powerful antidepressant. It helps with sleep. And one thing that I find really powerful about lavender is that it can really help move stuck grief. So if somebody has grief that they've been holding for a really long time, lavender can start helping to gently move that grief through the system. And finally, licorice root. It's not a nervine, but it adds a little bit of sweetness to the tea blend, and it also helps to blend the different flavors. So I use this in almost every blend that I make. So something that I like to do as part of my daily ritual is to make a tea blend every morning. And I will make the blend really depending on how I feel and what kind of day I have ahead of me. So if I'm feeling low energy and I have a long day full of meetings, then I may make a tea that's more uplifting and energizing and helps keep me mentally alert. And it's really quite simple. I have a French press, and I just put the different loose herbs in there. Just a little pinch of lavender. You don't need a lot of lavender because it's really pretty intense in flavor. A little bit of licorice today. And then fill it with hot water. And then you let it steep for just 5 to 10 minutes. And I usually will put it in a jar or a thermos, and I'll take it to work. And that way I can sip on it all morning, and it just really creates a sense of ritual and well-being, and helps me throughout the day. So I really encourage you to check out the list of herbs that are on the website and to try some different blends and some different teas and just play and have fun and see which ones work the best for you. Thanks so much for watching.